Okay, welcome back to the vlog today. It's very hot as usual, but yeah, so this week was a pretty awesome week. I got Elder Lindstrom, which is pretty awesome. He came Monday night, and yeah, he got here. I took him straight to an appointment. We went and taught some people, and then we came back, and yeah, that was his first day because I wasn't supposed to get him until Tuesday when I went to Jokja, but then the APs changed the plan. Typical Elder Smith and Elder Nordwall, but that's fine. It's whatever. Then yeah, so then the next day we tried getting him a bike before we went to Jokja, but the stores that we walked to were out of stock of the bikes. Like, they had bikes, but they were just like dumb bikes that I was not gonna let him buy. So I was like, oh, I know 2 more shops. The first one that we always go to didn't have anything, so it's like, oh, we have 2 more shops. We can go to these other ones. So then we walk back there. It's like a little ways of a walk. We finally walk back there. Oh, on Tuesday we couldn't get his bike because his card didn't work. That's what happened. His card from home didn't work, so we had to text someone so they could email his dad and get his card working. So then on Friday when we got back, his card works. So then we're walking, and the first store doesn't have any stock still. The second store we go to, it's just like not a very good store, not very many options. So we're like, no. So then we go to the next store, which was closed on Tuesday because Tuesday is a holiday. May Day is like a holiday here. Everyone had work off. So that store was closed on Tuesday, and we go in, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, this is a pretty nice store. But like there was a bunch of road bikes, and then I see like 2 kind of mountain bikey-ish bikes that we would ride here, and I see it, I'm like, so I asked the dude how much it is. I'm like, hey, how much is this bike? And then the guy's like, this is 56 juta. 56 juta. That's 56 million rupias. That's like over $4,000. So we just left straight away from there. And luckily one of our inactive members called me that morning because he said he could maybe meet that day or the next day, and he was seeing if we could meet, and I was like, well, we gotta get this bike, and then after that we have appointments. And then he told us, he's like, oh, where are you going? So I told him, and he's like, oh, you gotta go this road. And we're like, okay, if we don't get anything at the bike stores we're going to, then we'll call you and we'll ask you for help. So we did have to call him and ask him for help, and we call him, and this other road is like way the crap far away. We have already walked really far, and we had to walk super far away just to get to this other bike store. But luckily there's Baychaks everywhere, so that video I sent home of me in the Baychak. So we put Elder Lindstrom in a Baychak, and I rode my bike next to the Baychak all the way to this place where the bike store is. And then Brother Sam, our inactive member, he speaks fluent English. It's like perfect. But so he comes and he's like gonna show us where the bike stores are, and there's like 3 bike stores on that road. And we're going through, and the first one didn't have anything we liked, but we're like, okay, if these other ones don't have anything, then we'll come back and get this one. But then finally the last bike store, it had the bikes we were looking for, and he was able to get a bike. And he picks his out, and then he's about to buy it, and she's like, oh, sorry, we don't take card here. Like, are you kidding me? And so then from there we had to walk a little ways to the bank. Except for it was 3 o'clock then, and banks for here for whatever reason close at 3. So we had to use the ATM, and then we went across the street to another ATM, and then pulled money out of that one too, so he had enough money to buy his bike. But we were able to get his bike, and it was all good. And then we went to some appointments later that day. But then we're at, what's it called? Where are we? We're way the crap far away. We're like 6 kilos, 7 kilos from the house. Like 4 miles, 5-ish. Yeah, 6 or 7 kilos. This is how far we are. So we're that far away from the house. It's like a 30-minute bike ride. And then we're all the way over there, and we walk our bikes across the super busy street, and when he gets on his bike and he starts to pedal, his chain starts falling off. It's making all these bad noises. It's like freaking heck. But so then his chain comes off, and we look, and we're like, okay, we'll put the chain back on. But it wasn't just the chain that was broken, that came off. Like, the freaking chain was twisted and was bent. We're like, great. So that stunk. Because then I'm like, great, we're gonna have to walk home. 6 kilos. But we're next to our investigator's house, Pat Lucas and Ibu Injury, and we're like, well, we can go over there and see if they can help us. And then me and Pat Lucas were able to bend the chain back. So now his chain's fine. But we got home pretty late. We got home at like 10 because of the chain breaking. So that was eventful. Oh, I completely skipped Jokja for zone conference. That was super sweet. We went to Borobudur, like the usual. I've already been there. It was pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure some more knowledge of AP art history came back to me, maybe. But so what we did this time is because I had already been there, and for whatever reason the new missionaries, they just went in before everyone else because the president paid for their tickets, because they don't have like the ID for the country yet, so they had to pay for the foreigner price, which is like $15, 200,000, and then the local price is 40,000. Like, how much is that? $3.50 or something. So the new missionaries were in there for way longer. But I knew there were elephants, and when I was there last time I couldn't ride them because President really wouldn't let us ride the elephants. But so I was like, yo, President Subandrio, can I ride the elephant? He's like, sure, go for it. Just use your own money. I'm like, okay. So then one of my zone leader, Elder Hansen, he wanted to ride the elephant too. So me and Elder Hansen, and then Elder Allen and Elder Darby and Elder Lindstrom, we all went and we rode the elephants. Like, we didn't spend that long on the temple, and we just went down and we rode the elephants. That was super sweet. That was super, super awesome. That was a highlight. I took videos of me riding the elephant, so that's better than me explaining it here. You can just watch me riding an elephant, or just look at my super dope pictures of me on the elephant. So there's that. Then my companion is really, really sick right now. She's getting hit by the diarrhea. Poor dude. Yesterday we were riding so we went to state conference yesterday too. It was a pretty eventful week. We were going all over the place. But so we're riding the bus home from Solo yesterday. I woke up sick yesterday, but I'm already better now. By last night I was better, but so we're riding the bus home from Solo, and I took a nap on the bus because I wasn't feeling too good. And then I wake up, and Elder Lindstrom had thrown up all over himself, and I was just like, ah, poor guy. That stunk. And so he was not feeling good, and he's not feeling too hot today either. But hopefully he starts feeling better soon. So, yeah. But we're gonna go get him some medicine today and get him hooked up. And yeah, he'll be fine soon. But just sucks right now, he's pretty sick. So, yeah, but we had some pretty cool experiences teaching this week, getting him going. His language is really good I'm impressed. He's only been out for like a week or two.
What's the deal? Oh, ini Elder Schofield President.
Oh, okay.